On our walk through the forest, I can barely listen as fans explain something about lizards. I'm overwhelmed by the lush surrounding the dangerous beauty surrounding me. Are you okay? You look pale. My stomach churns harder than it did on the walk here. Yep, everywhere I look, I see something I never seen before. It's okay, I'm just confused. You and me both. I'm sure wish you knew how you got here. You and me both indeed. Now, it's not a good time for me to help you. There's the girl I was telling you about, Freya. Oh, it's another man. She'll look after you. Freya. Oh, this is not a man, this is a woman. Fans wave his arm and a smiling girl jogs over. What's up? Fan, who's this? Freya, this is Elaine. Elaine, this is Freya. Nice to meet you, Elaine. What clan are you a part of? Freya looks at me up and down the way Sheila and Fan did before, but with no malice, just open curiosity. Clan? No, she's a human. Human? Well, this is interesting. What are they if not human? Where am I? She doesn't seem to know how she got here, but we need to get her back to her own world before she became a problem. A problem? You know, tensions are already mounting up. Whoever brought her here might be planning something. Like what? I almost echoed the question, wondering how I could be part of something of which I have no knowledge. I don't intend to find out. Look after her and try to figure out how to get her back to the human world. How would I know how to do that? Freya, I don't have time for this. The fire coals in his eyes as he pleads with her. I know, but hey, let's take a moment to stop here for like a bit, because I have to tell you, Freya isn't that all of a good looking if we compare to those other girls from other games that I played, like my nurse girlfriend and also my sweet stalker and all this. Those girls are pretty much more beautiful than Freya, in my opinion. Don't judge, I'm sorry. I'm just stating out my opinion, okay? Let's continue. I'll take care of her. You get back to work. Fan throws a slightly annoyed look my way and stacks off. You poor thing. You look quite shaken. Let's get you something to eat. Freya slides her arm around my shoulder. Oh, slides her arm around my shoulder and smiles warmly. I was shocked for a second there, because like Freya slice her arm. I was like, oh, that's crazy. You can slice your arm and regenerate. That's crazy, but that's not the case. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I nod and try to return to the smile. Okay. This is delicious. What did you call it again? Pyram nuts. I'm glad you like it. Like it? I love it. Oh, it's a really weird looking dish, but I feel like it's really cool, okay? I take another spoonful of the dish that reminds me of the baked pears with nuts and honey. Now that you have some warm food in your belly, how do you feel? Better. More with it. Good. I was hoping that might do the trick. So you are from the human world. Yep. How many times do I have to repeat myself? What world is this? This is Paracelsa, the land of elemental spirits. And where is this? On the border of the human world. Whoa. Can you tell me what are you talking about? On the border of the human world? This is interesting. Like, she states this is a matter of fact. I feel my whole body bunch into a mass and wrinkle confusion. Not literally, silly. There's a veil that separates our two homes. Oh, I was like wondering if there is like a boundary which we can physically pass through it. Why not just like the human just pass through those veils and just cross to the elemental world? But it seems that it isn't that easy. You have it separates between the human world and also the spirit world, and you cannot physically be there unless some sort of like magic, like how I'm in this place right now. Okay. Yes, but legend has it that some can pass through from time to time. I suppose. And if you're not human, you are, well, Fans and I are salamanders, the fire spirits. Salamanders? Fire spirits? Here on Paracelsa, there are 4 clans. There are also the Undine. I will just pronounce it Undine, okay? The spirits of water. That must be where Sheila is. the self, spirits of air and wind, and the gnomes, spirits of the earth. Is it called genome or gnome? Because I would prefer genome, although genome I don't think it's pronounced that way. It's pronounced as gnome, I believe. Each clan symbolizes the four elements of nature. Does that make sense? Ah, I see. Farah tilts her head. I'm so glad she's nice and actually cares about how I'm processing this. So far, I'm keeping up. This must be very overwhelming, so if you need me to slow down, let me know. Will do, keep going. We all worship the Sagani. Ah, I see Sagani, an omnipotent spirit in which all of our strength and wisdom is combined. What should I ask Farah next? Ask? Yup. Who might have brought me here? Okay, the Sagani, got it. So, who could have brought me here? I have to know. This is a question I don't have answer to. Yup, let's get you settled in and show you around a bit. Then we'll start to figure it out together, okay? Farah smiles wide and relief washed over me as I realize just how genuine and kind she is, okay? Absolutely, thank you, Farah. My pleasure. You can stay here with me as long as you need to. Fan is going to be elected the next head of salamanders, so I'm following his order. Though he's more like my little brother than my leader, but I would have happily hosted you either. I know this is scary for you, but I must admit it's rather exciting for me. I never met a human before. Farah beams and I realize that maybe instead of fearful I should take on her positive attitude. Looking at this as an adventure would be a great way to reframe the situation. I smile back at her, trying to accept my new friend and circumstances.